Hey again, or hey, this is your first video. But anyway, wait, in the second part of my Ben 10 20th anniversary celebration, here's another tier list where I'll be ranking the main Ben 10 shows and movies, as well as the specials from the reboot. So before we drag this how long we need to, remember this is entirely my own opinion, and which I forgot to say last time. But anyway, wait and tell me your thoughts on the comments when the tier list is done. So with that said, let's start this thing off. Let's start off with the original series. Honestly, let's see. The original series is iconic. It was great. It had fun storytelling, and the aliens were nice. Like seeing all this, especially the first time as a kid, honestly made me a man. While I admit it has been a good while since I've seen it, and the series honestly, I think I watch Omniverse more. We'll get to that later. But anyway, yeah, the original series, it's hard. It's definitely in the top three, but I'm gonna say, and what the heck, I'll say loved. Anyway, then there's Secrets. Next, we have the very first movie, or second, I don't know. Secrets of the Secret of the Omnitrix movie. Again, it's been a good while since I've seen this movie, but I liked it. It had dire stakes. It was on. It actually did feel like a good movie, and honestly, the movie could have passed as instead of Goodbye and Good Riddance, this could have easily passed the Benton finale. It was really nice. Next we got Ben 10, Race Against Time movie. Like this is honestly the very first Benson movie I saw. Looking back, I could definitely as well. I wouldn't say it's no. I wouldn't stand here and say it's terrible because I do enjoy it. Although one thing I will say I didn't like was obviously Grey Mass transformation. Yeah, despite that he Blast and Diamond Head don't look that bad in live action. And aside from the giant mouth, yeah, it's not that bad either to some extent. But see, I think the movie was pretty good. But so I'm gonna say I'll give it maybe. Yeah, I liked it. All right, now we're on the bench and Alien Force. It was a nice sequel to Alien. Nice sequel to the original series. So I'm also gonna say. I'm gonna say. Yeah, it wasn't. Oh, maybe we should have a bit less of a time skip than 5 years. Maybe four, maybe just like three. Yeah, maybe just like when Ben was 14. Despite it though, I did like the Omnitrix. The series it was definitely darker and honest. I mean, I did like the series, but honest, I wouldn't say as. But to make sure the whole series doesn't get turned out with likes, I'm gonna say it was nice. Ben 10 Alien Swarm, or and it's a standalone sequel to this. Race Against Time. I thought it was a pretty good movie. It definitely kind of reminded me of Alien Force. It had a dark tone though, maybe. I like the character designs and had a pretty nice story. Wish we had more aliens though. Well, it was nice. I liked it. So I'm gonna say that it was Ben 10 Ultimate Alien. Honestly, I watched it less than Alien Force, the other two shows, but and honestly, what this one guy said in that video was honestly not wrong. The series was kind of just three more seasons of Alien Force. Honestly, these two series could have been one series, and I don't think much would have changed. But honestly, despite though, I did like the series, so I'll say nice. Oh, alright. Next up, we have the Ben 10 Generator Rex crossover, Heroes United. Honestly, I really did like this special. Yeah, I like it. You know what the heck? I'll put it in love tier. Cool. Ben did kind of look nice in the Generator Rex's art style. And I thought this was really nice. Had nice action and had nice storytelling. I like how and Rex quickly became friends. Yeah, it was really cool. I'll give it love tier. Alright, next up is Ben 10 Destroy All Aliens. Honestly, this movie was pretty good. I liked it. I would have preferred if it was an Omniverse movie. Well, actually, why am I saying that? That's not true. But yeah, I like the movie, but maybe it would have been better if it took place at it's either Ultimate, maybe like a starting point, maybe in between Ultimate Alien and Omniverse, with Ben getting new to the new Omnitrix. It's just that's an idea. But anyway, for what it is, I think it's a pretty good movie. It was nice, was pretty bad. The CGI didn't look terrible, Well, the aliens and action scenes were pretty cool too. Yeah, I liked it, so I'll give it like tier. Omniverse. Now, this is what most people say. I actually really liked Omniverse. Well, yes, its writing definitely is one of his weakest parts, but honestly, Omniverse was still a really good show. It was on where Ben 10 started moving more. I had tons of aliens, pretty good world building. I like a lot of it. I liked Omniverse's art style. I thought it was really cool. Well, it even would have been nice if it had a movie or something, but I'll take what we got. But now we have the Ben 10 reboot. Honestly, the reboot wasn't terrible. Well, but I mean, it's alright. I mean, it's alright for most cards. It was definitely isn't anything special, but I mean, it's alright. Right, so yeah, this one thing that definitely I'm gonna give it low nice. The only thing that says that I thought I liked how the first three seasons all had an hour, all ended an hour long. So these more like three part, like multi parts here, like like that about the finales. Those were cool. Now let's go on to Ben 10 versus the universe of the movie. Honestly, I liked it. It was nice, but honestly, I do not like the Omniot armor. I did not like the Omniot armor. It looked lame, made everyone feel a lot less unique, and made Jerry feel a lot less unique to the like. What's the point of having Jet Ray if everyone can fly? If everyone can fly, just give them all space. Just give them all space to. I tell you, like, couldn't the Omnikicks armor just had? Couldn't the Omnikicks, like, seriously, the Omnikicks armor could have been just fine. And just fine. Ben still had Jet Ray. Ben still had Jerry. He could have flown there just Omni kicks Jet Ray. Yeah, yeah, as you can tell, I'm not a huge fan. Huge fan of the Omni. Anyway, and now we're on to the Ben 10 Season 5 special, starting with Ben 10,010. It wasn't terrible, but yeah, I think it could have been. I think this one would have benefited more if it was an actual movie like Ben 10 versus the Universe. Which we don't spend a whole lot of time with Ben and his future self. So maybe these two had more interactions and a more explanation where Ben helping his future self get out of his funk. That would have been much better. Now on the Ben Gen 10. It was probably my favorite of the three specials, but honestly, it's kind of inferior to it's honestly kind of inferior to the original. So I'm gonna say nice. And finally, Ben 10,010. I mean, dang it, sorry, I meant Alien Extinction. Sorry. Honestly, it was also pretty nice. Nice. I thought it was a nice way to pay tribute to the first four series and although I will say Alien, yeah, well, some people may not like because we didn't get to see Ben Prime. Just watch the way the inked takes Crow the artist said. You watch Alien Extinction with the understanding that the cerebral celestial Sabians are the same as their prime counterparts, which is in fact lame. We'll agree, and none of those Bens were Ben Prime, just tributes for us to enjoy. Despite that, though, I will say one thing I definitely didn't. Despite that, what Celestial Sabians not being that powerful definitely was lame. He was definitely was definitely way lamer than his prime counterparts. I will say that about Alien X, and also, so I do kind of wish the other versions of Ben and the other Gwen didn't use the same aliens over and over. Now, yes, I am aware there was time and design costs, but it was the finale. You could have made them be different aliens before for the final battle at least. Another problem I have is that older Gwen getting constantly being Ripjaw. Like, why do they make her Ripjaws? There were plenty of other aliens you could have made her. Like, seriously, Ovi Ben went blocks and Big Chill and Chroma Stone for AF Ben. I mean, UA Ben Amphibian, OS Ben Blood. Like, those are cool aliens. Those are fine. But why did she have to go Ripjaws? She couldn't go, Wild Mud, Wild Vine, nobody else. Yeah, like especially for the final bout, they could have They could have had Grab Attack, had Blitzwolfer, or whatsoever anyone else. Just say, I understand. And the problem, but you could have had them be someone different for the finale. But for the sake of it, I'm gonna say this was nice. Yeah, I think nice shit works. And that's about where this tier list ends. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see y'all for the next video. Bye.